An Oklahoma artist is proving nothing can get in the way of hard work and determination. Doctors said Cutter Elliot would never walk or talk, let alone play a guitar. But now he's a country music artist with a record deal and music on the radio. Take a listen.
You're just a heartache waiting to happen. You've left a trail of men crying. I'd be a fool in a second. You're just a heartache waiting to happen.
Oh, I love it. We are so excited to have Cutter Elliot from Norman, Oklahoma with us in the studio this morning. Thank you so much for being here to share your inspiring story with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
You were born 8 weeks premature, diagnosed with cerebral palsy, autism, partially blind and deaf. That's a lot to overcome. So how did you get here to this point?
Well, I had doctors tell my mother that I would never walk or talk or let alone sing or play guitar with the disabilities, or as I call them, superpowers. She never told me anything the doctors said. She just always encouraged me to do what I wanted to do, which was sing and play guitar.
Do you think your mother not telling you what the doctor said helped you in that process?
Absolutely. How
so?
Well, she just, she always encouraged me to do my best when it came to school or anything, whatever it was. And she just, anytime I would say I can't do this or I can't do that, she would just always encourage me to do it.
So you've got a very classic sound. I mean, toe-tapping music. I loved what I just heard. You said you want to keep traditional country music alive. What inspired you in country music?
Well, my mother's dad played guitar and sang in high school, and of course his influences back then were Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and Waylon Jennings, and that's where I heard him from. Or from him as a little kid growing up. Johnny Cash is my biggest influence, and of course I heard him through my pawpaw. And going from there, George Strait and Merle Haggard, and so I just do my best to keep traditional country music alive.
Well, you sound great. Do you write your songs?
I do. I write them with my friend Paul. I co-write a lot of the stuff that I do.
So exciting. You recently signed with CDX Records. You have the single that we just heard a little bit of. It's Heartache Waiting to Happen. It's on the radio. What was that moment like when you first heard your song on the radio?
Well, it was really funny. Paul and I were talking, and we were listening to a Texas station on the computer, and we were talking, and about 3 seconds in, I realized I was on the radio, and I was like, I'm on the radio. It was very special.
I bet it was. So what's next for you? You just moved to Nashville. From Norman to Nashville you go.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we're just going on a radio tour here in the next few weeks. Going on tour. Got some shows booked in the Michigan, Minnesota area, and just performing and writing songs, and we've partnered up with Autism Speaks, so we've got some events with them where I tell my story, and we perform a few songs for them out at their events. So
hopefully we can get you in Tulsa sometime.
I'd love it. I'd love it.
There's a historic ballroom just across the street, Caves.
Yes, I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
What message do you share with others who might have a similar circumstance, just to be able to overcome and to make dreams come true?
Oh, I would just tell them the same thing my mother told me, just to encourage them to do what they want to do and set their mind to it and do the best that they can.
Well, I know we've got a little bit of time to hear you play. You've got the guitar here with us, and I have to note you've got a beautiful strap there.
Thank you.
The beaded strap is gorgeous.
You.
So we want Cutter to go ahead, and he's going to just play us to break here. Is this the song that's on the radio?
This is my single, Heartache Waiting to Happen. You're just a heartache waiting to happen. You left a trail of men crying. I'd be a fool in a second. You're just a heartache waiting to happen. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Cutter.
Thank you so much.
Great having you here. Best of luck in the future of your music career.
Thank you very much.